Hello everyone, welcome to Structuring Paragraphs 3. We're going to be looking at ways to link our ideas and vary our sentence beginnings. Before we start, I'd like you to pause the video and identify the topic sentence, each of the points that support this main idea, and note the way I have concluded the paragraph. Now we're going to focus on linking ideas. This clip will give you some different examples from the paragraph I used in the first two clips. Also, the subject matter is quite different. I hope that you will take note of the points being made, as I believe that creative and critical thinking have never been more crucial skills than they are in the workforce today. The first sentence uses one of the techniques we learnt in Structuring Paragraphs 2. Instead of beginning with the boring pronoun I, we have reversed the clauses so that the main clause is placed after the subordinate clause. In this way, the sentence begins with the conjunction although. The second sentence begins with the noun phrase problem solvers. By placing this at the beginning of the sentence, the writer draws the reader's attention to this skill. Again, it is possible to reverse the order of the ideas in this sentence and produce a sentence such as this. Developing skills in creative and critical thinking will enable students to contribute to their communities and nations as problem solvers are in demand in the world. Developing skills in creative and critical thinking would also be a good way to begin the sentence, as it is synonymous with problem solving and still draws the reader's attention to it. The next point links in with the topic sentence, addressing the surprising idea that an English teacher might value something more highly than literacy. This sentence is introduced using the phrase "of course." This phrase should be used sparingly and never to imply that the writer is superior or the reader dull-witted for not getting the point. In this case, it is implying that the argument is sound. The writer has also used "so" to reinforce the logical conclusion that, by implication, strong literacy skills could be assumed in those people applying creative and critical thinking. The conjunction, however, signals an unexpected outcome is about to be posited, which is the argument that literacy skills are not always an indicator of creativity and problem-solving skills, even though the opposite may be true, namely, that the ability to create, evaluate, and analyze is often a strong indicator of excellent literacy skills. The concluding sentence introduces a cohesive device we haven't discussed yet. The noun phrase, "such skills," refers back to the skills named in the previous sentence. This helps to link the concluding sentence to the point that preceded it and the skills that were central to the whole discussion. The main clause that completes the sentence is linked to this by the conjunction "and." Let's see, there it is. Giving both main clauses equal value in summarizing the main idea of the paragraph, enabling the writer to connect the conclusion to the topic sentence and confirm the surprising statement that I could value creative and critical thinking above literacy, in the light of the evidence detailed in the body of the paragraph, of course. So, to summarize, a topic sentence needs to be surprising, shocking, unexpected, indisputable, funny, grim, or anything that clearly states the main idea in a way that engages the attention of the reader. Reversing the order of the sentence can enable you to begin in a way that focuses the reader's attention on a point you wish to make, or shows the link between 2 points through beginning with a conjunction such as however, but, although, despite, before, after, and so on. Noun phrases at the beginning of a sentence can emphasize an important point you're making and focus the reader's attention on that, rather than allowing it to be lost in the detail of the sentence. Conjunctions can make the connections between parts of sentences and whole sentences, demonstrating the logic of the argument, any exceptions or unexpected consequences, or showing the sequence of actions. Pronouns and adjectival phrases can be used to aid the cohesion of the points by referring back to words and phrases and presenting them in a new way, such as in the final sentence, which refers to all the thinking strategies as such things, rather than listing them again. Don't forget, if you link your points, they won't come adrift from the main idea. They'll end up sailing into port with a small brass band to celebrate their eagerly awaited arrival. Woohoo!